Hello and welcome to another quick look. Me, GamerWolfSix of Repeat. A game I don't really know too much about, but it says it's about school and, boys, and a nonlinear timeline or something like that. I think it's by the same people that make chord progressions, short progressions. Anyways, yeah. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io, which is something I did, but if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the newest version earlier, you can go through Patreon, where it's $3 a month. And yeah, I unfortunately forgot to look it up, but yeah, I see the chord progressions people there. So yeah, let's reset my face. Yeah, where's the game? There it is. And start. Cogs. Hello again, friend. Welcome back to the beginning. Do you remember anything? Oh, I remembered I probably should turn down the music just a smidge. Yeah, that's good. The events that happened before, the tragedies, they'll inevitably repeat themselves. Oh, I couldn't bring back your memories. It do be like that sometimes, just like last time. Don't worry, my memories are a bit shattered too. Things will be better this time around, I'm sure of it, even though we don't remember how to, fix it. Just be yourself, and you'll do fine. Like last time, Well, it's time for us to depart. But before we go, can I tell you something? I've said this many times before, but I want to tell you again. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. Day 1. Begin again. You might wonder how I got here. So this is it, huh? The city noise echoed around me as I arrived to my destination. I've never been to this side of town before, but it looks like I'll have to get used to living here. Garania Academy, a fancy school with a month-long summer program for gifted students. I'm going to be spending the next 4 weeks here, despite not quite fitting the gifted criteria. I'm more of a burnout type of guy. This sounded like the opposite of a good time. I'd rather be back home, sleeping my summer away, if I'm being honest. But my parents wanted me to get out of the house. Jeez, what a drag. The weather was certainly agreeing with me. It looked as though it might rain any minute. I better hurry up and get inside. I doubt strolling in late would have a good first impression. As I approached the front doors, the air suddenly turned frigid. Question mark? Huh? What? Not that way. A cold shiver crawled down my spine. What the hell was that just now? Kind of looked like our guy, so past memories? Wait, what? Oh crap, the door's locked. What am I gonna do? The teachers are going to rip me a new one if I'm actually late. I tried slamming the doors to get someone's attention, but nobody was there to hear me. This day couldn't get any worse. Don't say that, it could always get worse. See? Well, shit. Getting soaked. I tried banging on the glass again. Hello? Is anybody there? Open the door. Hey there. Is everything alright? Suddenly, a shadow passed over my head, and the rain stopped pelting me. A short boy came up behind me, nervously gripping an umbrella. He looked around my age, and very short. Another student, maybe? Yeah, I'm fine, but the door is locked, and nobody's around. I think I'm missing the orientation, too. What a coincidence. I got lucked out from the side entrance, too. Well, actually, I kind of broke the door handle on accident. I think we'll have to have a better chance at getting inside if we tried the back entrance instead. Want to go together? Sounds like a better idea than standing around clueless. Thanks, man. You're a real lifesaver. I'm happy to help. The name's Philip, by the way. What's yours? Dark. Dark, huh? Nice to meet you. I'm kinda glad someone else is stuck in this miserable weather with me. It's better than being miserable alone, at the very least. Wow, thanks. Would you rather I leave you here? Well, great. Let's get going. As we made our way around the building, I stuck close under Philip's umbrella. I was glad for his good timing. The idea of trotting around campus on my first day, soaked to the bone, was not pleasant. Awkward silence hung between us as we slowly walked closely around the building. Philip fumbled with his umbrella, glancing at me periodically. By the way, Dark, are you gay like me? I mean, what's the subject you're studying here? What do you mean? You mean you forgot? Did you do all the paperwork while half asleep or something? Well... Hey, no worries. You're not the only one. I pulled an all-nighter myself and finished at the last minute. It sounded like he was only bringing it because he couldn't think of anything else to talk about. It's a bit weird that we could only choose one subject to study here. Maybe they go really in depth. It'd suck if you got into a subject you didn't really care about, though. Oh, I remember something like this. I think I signed up for photography or something. Wow, I really did finish that paperwork half asleep. Way to go, Dark. Procrastination, future hero. A hero for future generations. Photography, huh? That's a pretty interesting choice. I scratched my head awkwardly. I'm pretty sure I only got it because it sounded like an easy course. Hey, there's no shame in being lazy. You don't have to say it quite like that. Though I'm happy to admit, I'm a proud couch potato. It's all about finding good balance, really. I've adopted the sleep is for the weak and coffee is my lifeline strategy myself. That doesn't sound very healthy. Yeah, you're probably right. But work helps keep my mind busy and away from the bad thoughts, you know? Gee, then maybe I should work more often. Anyways, no, that's probably not healthy. And what better way to deal with stress than keeping yourself busy? Maybe you should find a better way to cope. Working your ass off doesn't really sound like a long-term solution. Won't you just burn yourself out and get more stressed? Because it do be like that. People have limits, you know. I don't know. Sometimes when I stop, my mind starts to drift, and I have a hard time stewing in my own thoughts, to put it lightly. What do you do to keep yourself running? Unhealthy amounts of alcohol. I mean, I just kind of eat snacks when I'm stressed. A lot of snacks. Chocolate is the real wonder food. Sugar's bad for you. Are you telling me you don't like chocolate? Once in a blue moon, if I'm desperate. A little dark chocolate at most, particularly the non-sweetened bitter variety. I feel like this is a deep look into your psyche. Ahem. Chocolate preference is not a valid psychiatric evaluation method. I don't trust anyone who claims they don't like chocolate, cause, you know, they're liars. Well then, I guess I should take my lying ass and umbrella somewhere else. Good luck in the rain on your own. But wait! Come back! I'm getting soaked out here. After a short walk with the liar, the two of us arrived at the school's back entrance. Oh look, I think there's someone already here. I glanced out from under Philip's umbrella. There was some weird buff guy struggling to climb up the side of the building walls. A burglar? No, I think it's a student. If he's a burglar, he's a pretty bad one. As we approached, the weird guy spotted us and grinned before taking a great acrobatic leap and landed in front of us. And then promptly slipped and toppled onto Philip. Ooh woo. Ah! Whoops. Sorry there, little guy. You alright? I'm still in one piece, I think. That's a relief. Where are you cuties locked out? Were you cuties locked out too? Cuties? Amazing. He's flirting horribly, and he hasn't even introduced himself yet. Hey now, you're a rock star. I was just trying to make you all feel welcome. Anyway, the name's Owen. Owen Lorelei. Lorelei? I'm a student at Gerania, just like you guys. Sheen, sparkle, sparkle. Pleasure to meet you. It's always nice to meet a bunch of new folks. Are you guys from around here? I'd be happy to show you guys around for a good time. Ooh, woo. Around it. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot at the beginning. If you want me to, play this game, put this game higher up on the list of Let's Plays to do, tell me. Also suggest other ones if you have any. What, you're not attracted to his, muscular horniness? Well, so my guy looks like he's aged quite a bit all of a sudden. He's very colorful, isn't he? It's like there's rainbows all around him or something. I'm leaving. Wait, don't go! I still need your umbrella. Hey now, what about me? Don't just ignore the guy when he's trying to open up to you. I'd prefer it if you keep it closed, thanks. Ow! Let it be known that you've murdered the great Oren Laurie's self-esteem within 10 seconds of meeting him. Tragic. Philip suddenly glanced back at the other guy with a frown. Lorelei? Is that it, as in that shady and rich family? The one that practically owns a school and half the city? Yeah, that one. Owen mumbled under his breath. He looked a bit uncomfortable. Philip glanced over at the big guy, appraising him like a possible pest to be dealt with. Well, it's nice to meet you guys. Meet you, I guess. My name's Philip Tan. Philip Tan? Hey, we're roommates. Philip's smile immediately dropped like lead. What? How'd you know? I've lived in this academy for like 7 years. Of course, I've had some insider information. Looking forward to it, little man. Right. Likewise. Owen turned to me with a wide grin. This guy seems a bit too excited. And what's your name, handsome? I'm Dark. Anyway, why were you trying to climb the building? Right. To the point, huh? Well, the door's locked, so I tried to reach the window and climb inside from there. Or maybe we could just wait till somebody passes by the open door to open the door for us? Like normal people. I already waited for like forever though. It'll take an eternity. Waiting's unsafer than climbing the windows. It's not that hard, really. I used to climb these windows all the time. There's a little ledge over there that we can use, and it'll be super quick. Hey, you probably break the window and be in a world of pain. Boo! That was so bad I'm turning down the music even more. I mean, it doesn't seem too loud, but it's getting like midway into the yellow. And better safe than so will we. Look here, buddy. I'm too suave and handsome to break anything but expectations and bad. In the bad way? Probably. Only ever in the good way. When I find out firsthand? Owen leans in close and gives me a wink. Philip coughed behind us. Let's just find a way inside the building. I mean, you two can have your bedroom experience out here, but I won't help you when you get arrested for public indecency. We weren't... Guess we'll have to save it for later. The way Philip's eyes rolled into the back of his head reminded me of the great white shark going in for the kill. Anyway, Dark, what do you think we should do? Well, he can climb the window, but we can't. I mean, I trust he can do it, but I don't think we can. So, maybe just wait? I'm not sure. Untry climbing a building when it's raining out. Good point, too. You'd probably slip and end up hugging the ground. You're all a bunch of killjoys. Opportunities to climb windows don't come up every day, you know? Hey, better safe than sorry after all. I guess you could say we're missing a window of opportunity. Boo! I groaned and buried my face in my hands. Geez, and you think my flirting was bad? I'd take your flirting over bad puns any day. Don't be rude. That was a good one. If you say so. Keep dreaming, kiddo. You're losing this war. And all of our respect. For making us wait outside for all eternity. You're all so high maintenance. Well, I suppose I could take it this easier and just pick the lock. Whoa. Yeah, take it easier? Make it easier? Yeah. You know how to pick locks? That's sick. I swear I can read. Where did you learn this kind of stuff? I can't go revealing all of my secrets. Anyway, give me a few minutes. Lockpicking takes a while. Philip crouches down in front of the door and pulls out some hairpins and tweezers. I've picked locks before. There was like a lockpicking training thing. I mean, you got a free lock and free lock pickers. I was able to do it once or twice, but I had no idea what I was doing. Because it do be like that sometimes. Anyways, from the way he's picking at it, you think he's done this before. Nice view back here. Philip just rolled his eyes and continued picking the lock. Are you always this flirty? Oh, are you jealous? Don't worry, dude. Your type turns me on too. Snap. Whoops. Well, the good news is that I unlocked it. The bad news is I kind of broke the lock. Are you able to break a lock with a lockpick? This thing ain't staying closed anytime soon. At least now we can get inside and out from this rain. So I wonder how the whole time choice non-linear thing goes into all this stuff. For some reason it kind of made me think of Major Minor. You know, what with the gears and memories and time, all that stuff. Anyways, as the three of us shook the rain from our hair, I glanced around the lobby. The school is fancier than I expected. I wonder where we're supposed to go from here. Orientation is probably over by now. I think we should probably find the teacher. Hey, you brats! A large, ugly rat humbled towards us, his face scrunched up with hostility. You look like the type of guy who'd frequently start bar fights. What do you miscreants think you're doing, entering the building like a bunch of criminals? Oh, hello there, Dorcas. It's Mr. Dorcas to you, brat. If you say so. You would think that all the teachers would be super kiss-uppy to Owen because his family owns the facility in half the city or town. The man, I think he's a teacher, turns towards me and Philip with an upturned nose. Ah, and you're Dark and Philip, I take it. And the two that missed the orientation? Yes? Owen was with us too. Who would have thought GamerWolfSix Academy's new students would be snooping in here this way? Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Actually, all the entrances were locked, and we were stuck in the rain. A system glitch, I guess? No need to yell at them for something they had no control over. Mr. Dolores huffed and shook his head. Whatever, at least you folks weren't like the other kid that didn't even show up. Here, take your student ID cards and pack at your dorms. And Owen, make yourself useful and be the tour guide or something. Mr. Dolores tossed the ID cards at us and stomped away. Wow, that guy was a douche. Sorry about the first impression, guys. This is a good school, really. Dolores is just a jackass. I heaved a tired sigh. It hasn't even been an hour, and the school's already been an exhausting experience. Shaking my head, I glanced at my ID card. I probably shouldn't have sent it in a selfie of my ID photo. What was I thinking? By the way, Owen, could you show us where our dorms are? Of course. And Philip and I can get some roommate bonding time too. But come on, buddy. It'd be a good chance to get to know each other. Owen goes to put a friendly arm around Philip, but the little guy instantly stiffens. Oh, I just remembered. I forgot something. I better get going. What'd you forget? I forgot. Well, time for me to leave. Have we seen you guys around? I hope the fuck not. Owen thoughtfully stared as Philip strolled away. As Owen elbowed me playfully. What a cute guy. Is he single? Dude, we just met. I don't know a thing about him. Please don't ask him out. Philip looked like he might snap. Oh, bummer. Whatever. I'm sure we'll get to know each other real well after a while. Those two are gonna fuck, aren't they? Because I'd have to assume. Well, anyway, I better show you the way to your dorm. By the way, why are you the one showing us around? You don't exactly look like a tour guide. Owen started walking briskly down the hall. I struggled to keep up with his stride. It's a long story, to be honest. I've been living at this academy for like 7 years. So is it like he's been here for a while and he keeps on failing? Or is it this one of those like schools where it's like K through 12 kind of thing? I'm pretty familiar with how things work around here, so I run errands for the teachers fairly often. 7 years? Why are you at the academy for so long? Oh boy. How do I explain this without making it awkward? Well, I kind of ran away from home when I was little. Family trouble and whatnot. So now, I'm here. Any questions of the academic variety? Are you doing okay, I guess? Boop. That sounds kind of rough. Are you doing okay? Owen waved his hand dismissively. Me? Oh, I'm perfectly fine. That stuff happened forever ago. I don't think much of it nowadays. Nothing but happy thoughts here. Sorry to weigh you down on your first day with all that heavy stuff. I glanced at Owen doubtfully. He was grinning, but his smile doesn't quite reach his eyes. Anyway, let's head off to the dorms. Introductory classes are going to start soon. Let's go then. Just try and keep up. The dorm building is right here. There's an odd number of students this year, so you get a room all to yourself. How lucky. Yeah, that'd be great. I remember the first time I went to college, it was like 8 people to... Like, there was like... I think 4 or 5 rooms, and like 2 of the rooms were singles, and like 3 were doubles, I think. And then there was like a little common area. Then we moved to one where it was like a bigger, better common area, which had kitchens and stuff. Anyways, second time I went to college, I had a room all to myself, which had a kitchen and everything. That was fantastic. My own room? Sweet. Well, you better get unpacked quickly. Class is starting around 10 minutes. I've got to go myself. See you around, kiddo. I set my bags down and sank into the bed, sighing at the comfort. So this is where we'll be living for the next month, huh? And also learn photography, apparently, like Arvo. I hope the people around here don't turn out to be complete weirdos. That Philip kid seemed pretty nice, though. He was kind of doofy, though. He always looked like he was lost or something. And that Owen guy was a little too flirty. But whatever. Things could be worse. School seemed a little preppy and upper class, too. I really don't fit in around here. Do I? Not that I fit at home, either. As I sat alone in my room, I could feel my mind wander into uncomfortable places. Come to think of it, sharing myself with other people did a decent job of drowning out the sinking feeling that had made its home in my chest the past few years. It felt nice. Well, sitting here contemplating it wasn't gonna help. I'm gonna turn the music down just even more so. Better head to the good old photography class now. I leaped off the bed and stretched my arms overhead with a sigh. Here goes nothing. According to this pamphlet, photography class should be somewhere around here. Also, might as well check my face again. Boop. The school was like a maze. I hope I'm not late again. Huh? There's something on the floor. Looks like someone dropped their wallet. So his name is Sissel. He's probably another student around here. I'll hold on to it for safekeeping, I guess. The photography classroom was heavy with a smell of fresh paint. It looked like they shared a room with the rest of the art students. This place is rustling with activity. You there. Do you happen to be Dark? I perked up. The ancient woman with graying hair and speckled eyes smiled at me from behind the teacher's desk. Yes, ma'am. I'm Miss Chorlise, your photography teacher for this month. Welcome. Before our class starts, I have to make sure all the students have possession of their own personal camera. Did you bring one as assigned by the class paperwork, Mr. Dark? We're supposed to bring our own camera? You mean to say you don't know? Did you bother reading the paperwork before coming here, Mr. Dark? Shit. Great first impression already. No matter, we have several spares for less attentive students, such as you. Did you really hear something breaking? Oh wait, that was just my self-esteem. No big deal. Miss Cloresi rummaged through several cabinets before pulling out an old, faded camera. This'll do. Take this, Mr. Dark. I expect you to take good care of it. It felt pretty old and clunky. Heck, this thing is probably older than I am. Hey, isn't that the... Yeah, that's the one, right? That thing's cursed. What Mr. Cloresi's thinking, giving that haunted thing to him. Nonsense. I will not have any of this haunted talk in this classroom. I don't know, we're to... So, it's probably haunted. Sorry, it's just a baseless rumor floating around the school. Cursed? What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Probably. Yeah. Miss Corsi scowled and ignored the chatter as she directed everyone's attention towards the blackboard. Soon she began lecturing on the basics of photography, and the class settled down and started taking notes. People still shot me an occasional weird look, though. What was all this commotion over this old thing? Hey, it's not that old. Ah! Mr. Dark, keep your voice down. Sorry. This kid just popped out of nowhere. I suddenly began to whisper rampantly. See? It's got him. I knew that thing was haunted. It's a ghost, isn't it? Do you see him? Mr. Dark, let me explain something to you. I'll not have any more of the supernatural nonsense in this classroom. What? Countless other students have tried pulling the same trick you have. There's no ghost child haunting the camera. If I hear another word of this, expect disciplinary action for disrupting my class. Understand? What? It's probably best to just agree with her, Dark. Huh? Yes, ma'am. Good. Now sit down and take your notes. I settled back down on my desk and glared at the kid. What the hell is going on? Sorry, I probably shouldn't have startled you. I'm not a ghost, I'm just a kid that was just standing here. Especially with old Chloresi around. Who the hell are you? Why can't anyone else see you? Are you really a ghost? Me? You can call me Echo. And no, I'm not a ghost. Nothing said like that. I guess you can call me a wish. That makes no sense. And your face, it's white, like a white rabbit. Oh, you've noticed. You look just like me? Nah, I'm much more handsome than you. I'm much more handsome, thank you very much. Not to mention humble. Why do you look like me? And why are you here? I can't answer those questions at the moment. Great. Wait, aren't you supposed to be the one who locked the front door this morning? Aren't you the one who locked the front door this morning? Oh, right. Oh, you're a sharp one. Why did you have to do that? You made me miss the orientation and everything. Not to mention stranding me outside in the rain. The ghostly figure chuckled with a knowing look. If I didn't lock those doors, you would have met Philip, or wait, would you have met Philip or Owen? Well, and if I hadn't stolen Sissel's wallet, you wouldn't have met him either. Who are they though? We haven't met yet, actually. Echo blinked. Really? What's taking you so long? No matter, you'll bump into him sooner or later. All the threads will weave together in their proper places. Why is he smiling at me like that? Exclamation mark. Looks like I'm out of time. I'll see you around, Dark. Don't lose that camera. He's gone. He may be a ghost, but I really wanted to kick his ass. I sighed and glanced down at the camera in my hands. A few moments of silence passed before I reluctantly hung the camera on my neck. Ghosts and cameras. What could ever go wrong? It's like that game with the person who takes pictures of ghosts to exorcise them or something? Was it Fatal Frame or something? Photography class ended not a moment too soon. Everyone rushed to get out of that dread place. The other students kept their distance from me, probably still wary of that whole cursed situation. My first day at this academy is off to a great start. I yawned and fumbled through my schedule. Hey, Big John! Just like that sometimes. Huh? Looks like it's lunchtime already. I can almost smell that sweet freedom. Ow! Watch it, dipshit. Oh, sorry. You better be. Grumble. Wow, rude. This kid ignored me and strutted down the hall with contempt. Also, your nipples are showing. He looked at me. He looked like the kind of guy with angry as his default state of mind. He seemed a bit familiar, though. Where had I seen him before? Wallet? Oh. Whew. Sorry. Need more coffee. It was the kid in the wallet. His name was Sissel, I think. I reached out for the wallet in my pocket, but hesitated. Should I even bother giving it to him? He was acting like a jackass. Give him the wallet, or the bird. I sighed and pulled the wallet out of my pocket. Jackass or not, it's still his wallet. Hey, is this yours? Huh? Oh, my wallet. His ears drooped with embarrassment as he returned to grab it from me. Thanks, kid. He rushes back down the hall like he's in a big hurry. Not much of a talker, is he? Oh wait, he's coming back. Sorry for calling you dipshit earlier. It's been a bad day. It's fine, don't worry about it. If you say so. Well, see you around then. Sissel made his way down the hall again. His ears were still drooping. It's quite cute. I couldn't help but laugh, and a little at his antics. For someone who looks so tough, he sure blushes a lot. Well, Dark, you really saved him a lot of trouble. Yeah, ghosts! Ghost! Voice, get out of my head. Nah, it's nice in here. Very empty and cozy. Wait, how can it be empty and cozy at the same time? You little shit. Did you know Sissel's the poorest student here at Garena Academy? Returning his wallet probably meant a lot to him. So, why'd you steal his wallet from him in the first place? All things will weave into place, little man. You'll see. We're the same exact height. Oh hey, Dark, nice to see you again. I jumped as Philip suddenly appeared behind me. Want to go get lunch together? I kind of want to stick with people I know. I gave Philip a friendly smile. Sounds good. I could do a relaxing lunch with a relaxing lunch. Let's head to the cafeteria. Actually, I was thinking of going to this local cafe. A friend of mine recommended it to me. I heard it's really nice and cozy. Also, Owen kind of gave me an errand to run there. I have no idea whether I'm going, so I have to lead the way. Or where I'm going. It's a great idea. Let's get lost together. Croissants. The tiny cafe was bustling with quiet activity. The warm smell of coffee and breakfast filled the air. It's really nice and cozy in here. Well, we're here. And we only got lost twice. Thank God for Google Maps. You can't say Google Maps. You say like Schmoogle Maps or something. I told you we should have stopped and asked for directions. That's the same as giving up. Also, who has directions these days, really? Big stretch. Things have been tiring recently. This is probably one of the first 2 Let's Plays I've done since I, kind of needed a break. Don't you have any sense of pride, Dark? Right now, I only care about getting decent food. I guess we're both pretty hungry. What are you planning on getting? Hello, welcome to Cafe Decor. What can I get for... Oh. It's you again. Thanks for returning my wallet earlier. Really, it meant a lot. It's nice to see people being good for once. Well, Dark, being a good egg on your first day? Just doing my best. Exclamation marks. It's you. Huh? Oh, you're that kid who's always by the lake. You're that kid who always hangs out near that old wishing well. I glanced between the two of them, a little bit bewildered. Did these two know each other? Philip chuckled before extending an inviting hand toward Sissel. Nice to finally meet you properly. It's weird that these two just observe each other all the time. Likewise. Oh, speaking of which, Philip handed Sissel an ID card. You missed the orientation earlier, didn't you? Owen asked me to give you your ID card. There's also a note attached to it. Sissel took a moment to read it before looking back to us. You guys came all the way out here to deliver this? Thanks. By the way, what are your names? Me? I'm Dark. Well, Dark and Philip, nice to meet you. I appreciate it. Oh, Philip, you're Owen's roommate, right? Yeah. Let me know if he ever gives you any trouble. I'll kick his ass for you. I might take you up on that offer. I guess you and Owen know each other too? We've been friends for a long time. He's a good guy at heart, but he's also really colorful, you know? Sometimes I just want to punch him in that pretty little face of his. Anyway, this is a still cafe. What do you want to order? Philip and I ordered our food and sat at the back of the cafe. My stomach growled happily as I took a bite of the sandwich. You must be really hungry, huh? Today took a lot out of me. I deserve to sate my stomach. Satiate? Yeah, things have been pretty rough so far. Sissel doesn't look too happy either. Maybe he's having a rough day himself. Speaking of, how do you know Sissel? Have you two met before? Sort of. I hung out around the forest, around Bradley Lake fairly often when I was younger, and Sissel was always there too. We talked every now and then, but I never knew his name until now. Yeesh. I can see why. That's one grumpy kid. He's not grumpy. True, but he's not a bad person, really. Damn it, give me some warning before you pop out like that. You'll get used to it. By the way, thought you'd like to know, Sissel gave you a discount on your coffee. What, really? I checked the receipt, and sure enough, the coffee was $1 off. Huh, I guess wasn't as grumpy as he acted. Typo, I think. Sometimes. The guy's got a lot on his shoulders. By the way, do you want to make his day better? I smell ghostly scheming. Echo chuckled. It's nothing bad. Just go buy Sissel something to eat. The poor kid hasn't eaten since yesterday morning. Fuck! And probably can't afford anything right now. His boss usually flocks him like a mother hen, but today's been a bit hectic with the flood of new students. His lunch break is coming up soon, if I remember correctly. You're either a really nice guy, or the nosiest ghost in the world. Get that one from you, little man. What? Dark? Eh? You're dozing off for a while. Who are you talking to? No one. Just daydreaming. Also, I'm just gonna put it on paint before I forget. Boop. There you go. Alright, if you say so. Philip didn't look convinced. After finishing our meals, Philip and I began heading back to the academy. When we got to the door, I stopped myself, a feeling nagging at the back of my head. Oh, Dark, it's time to be a good person. Hey, Philip, you go back without me. There's something you gotta do. Sure thing. See you back at school then. If I don't get lost, that is. And at that, Philip left the building, leaving me alone with Sissel. I took a long, deep breath before approaching him. Hey, Sissel? What do you want? Well, it's almost your lunch break, right? How about I get you a sandwich or something? Get you a sandwich or something. My treat. What? Actually, that would be great. Thanks. Wow, Cecil's whiffing that on that sandwich like he's never eaten before in his life. Munch, munch, gulp, slurp. I slurp a sandwich. That really hit the spot. Thanks a bunch, Dark. You're welcome. Actually, I'm glad I got you lunch. You look like you really needed it. Did I really look that hungry? I guess I should be grateful you noticed. You gotta learn to take care of yourself. Nobody should starve themselves like that. I think the thing was that he was too poor to buy food, just saying. I'd love to, but it's not that easy. I was homeless and lived on the streets for a while. Things have been easier since my boss took me under his wing, but it's been a difficult adjustment. Oh, wow. I never realized. But it sounds like things are getting better, right? You have a job and a place at the academy now. True, but there's assholes like that teacher, Dolores. Was it? He's been warning everyone that I'm a crooked thug. Life's hard enough without judgmental people making things more difficult. By the way, Dark, I want to thank you again. I know I haven't been the nicest person to you so far. But you're still nice enough to tell me out, so, thanks. Oh, it's my pleasure. The two of us stayed at the cafe for a while, exchanging small talk. It was surprisingly enjoyable. In fact, we didn't even notice it was time to go before Cecil's boss showed up to shoo us away. After returning from the cafe, I found myself standing on the campus yet again. It was the afternoon, and thankfully there was no more classes today. No homework either, just a huge chunk of free time. I wonder what I should do. I guess strolling around campus would lead us to the Angry Twink, and going to the gym would be meeting the muscular guy. Let's go meet the muscular guy, probably. Also, I'm a gym guy, too. Well, I suppose just do something healthy for once, and head to the gym. Honestly, I didn't feel like exercising. At least I can pretend I'm making something of an effort. The gym was surprisingly crowded by this hour. Besides a handful of people who were still working out, most were leaving as I came in. Damn, son. Oh hey, there's Owen in the corner. Are you able to just have your shirt off? Come on, dude. And he's shirtless. Damn, now I got an erection. The evening light shimmering across his chest that's all moist with sweat and musk. As he strained against his arm press. He really puts his muscles on display. He's got a nice body too. Gulp. For a moment, we made eye contact. Owen broke into a smile and waved at me enthusiastically. Oh hey there, Dark. How's your first day so far? It's been okay. A bit too spoopy, though. Spoopy? Spoopy? Oh, I see you got your hands on the so-called cursed camera. I wouldn't pay too much attention to all those rumors if I were you. The camera's only been here for a few days. It's not old or haunted as it looks. Really? Why does it look so beat up? Nobody knows. It just kind of showed up one day in Miss Corlias's office. They figured a former student forgot about it or something. Well, that's not surprising at all. It's just a clunky camera. Not bad. How bad can it be? By the way, are you here to work out or just standing there looking pretty? Me? No one's actually accused me of looking pretty before. Owen laughed and gave me a flirty wink. I'm surprised. You're pretty easy on the eyes. Brain rebooting. Please wait. I shake my head vigorously before hopping onto a nearby treadmill, doing best to ignore Owen's laughter. As I begin a light jog, I shoot him a wide glare. Oh, shut up. You're just distracting me from all the camera talk. Owen gave me an amused shrug before returning to his arm presses. He watched me with interest as I keep jogging. I couldn't help but feel a bit self-conscious. What are you staring at? Oh, nothing. Just wondering if you go to the gym much. You have a horrible running posture. Ow. Thanks for stabbing my self-esteem. I shrugged. I guess you're not wrong. I don't do this much. Just try landing on the middle of your feet and straighten your back a little. Relax your shoulders a bit too. Like this? Yeah, just like that. Also stick out your butt a bit more. You put too much strain on your calves, the way you were before. Thanks, man. Do you come to the gym a lot? You seem to know a lot about this. Me? I guess you can say that. The gym's always been a place I'd go to relax and take my mind off things. I shot him a disbelieving face as I continued to rasp for air on the treadmill. Relaxing, he calls it. Hey, you're just out of shape. With practice, this place can be pretty chill. Plenty of eye candy, too. If you say so. I don't look around at the gym because I'm a shy little woofer. I've been running for a while now. It felt like hell was burning through my legs. Huff, huff. Huh? Looks like I forgot to bring water with me. Damn. Looks like I'll just die from dehydration here. The road can be so cruel. Suddenly, something ice cold and wet pressed against the back of my neck. Yeah! Jeez, chill out, Dark. Just giving you a bottle of water. Ooh, hauntic. Suddenly my throat just got all Just getting you a bottle of water. You gotta stay hydrated and all that. You didn't have to scare me like that. Where's the fun in that? I grabbed the water from him with contempt before gulping the whole thing down. I'd hoped they would stop the treadmill. Yeah, that felt better. I let out a long, content sigh before slumping down to the ground in exhaustion. A pair of strong, warm arms grabbed beneath me and held me before I could get anywhere comfortable. I glanced up and suddenly noticed how close Owen and I both were. My head was resting on his bared chest, still glistening with sweat. Hey, it's bad to sit right after exercising. I mean, I would say I would hate to have somebody else's sweat on me, but, you know, having a little bit of sweat wouldn't be alright, if you know what I mean. Ooh ooh. Want to go on a little walk with me instead? I groaned and slumped against him. Why are you people so healthy? The two of us leisurely strolled around campus. The setting sun shimmered brilliantly in the sky above. It was quiet and beautiful. It was quite a beautiful scene, really. The sharp hues of orange and red really complemented Owen's foe. I need more coffee. I had already had 2 cups of coffee and tea, and it's like noon. It's not that late. Anyways, say, Owen, how long have you been at the academy? You really seem to have lived in feel of this place. I've been living here at the academy year-round for about 5 years, I think. Year-round? Don't you ever get homesick? Home? His face held a wry smile. My home's kinda empty. Gerania Academy's my new home, away from home. Granted, I haven't made many friends here, thanks to my snotty rich kid image. And I do get homesick sometimes. For the people, at least. Don't you get to visit your family sometimes? Owen fell quiet. There was a regretful and bitter look on his face. I was silent for a few moments, thinking of a way to respond before something caught my eye. Oh, wow, look. Bubbles. Trails upon trails of bubbles flowed down from the sky, decorating the crisp afternoon air with reflected hues of the setting sun. The scene was beautiful and breathtaking to behold. Looks like someone's blowing bubbles from our dorm roof. I need to take a picture of this. This is a good chance to This is too good of a chance to pass up. I filmed for my camera. I snapped the image, smiling fondly at the resulting photo. The sunset's orange hues painted the photo with dazzling displays of color. Bubbles sparkle in the light, like a gentle floating stars. Hey Owen, what is it? Your home really is beautiful. Yeah, it is. I think with this scene change and me getting a phone call right now, it's a good time to call it. So, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. Or quick look. Please comment, guys. Like, comments, how much you like, dislike, tips, as always. If you like YouTube and like to see grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos up grown. Please remember Spain area and help control the pet population. And if you want me to do a Let's Play series of this game, tell me. And I'll add points to it, which will move it higher up on the list. Hyena. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io, but if you want to support the people that make this game and or get newer versions of this game, and I think, short progressions earlier, then you can go to their Patreon, where it's $3 a month. And yeah, we've seen all the characters, except whoever that character is, but I think they're part of short progressions. Don't know. It's some character in darkness. Also, who's that person that has no ears and is all black? And smiling, maybe. Evo? Don't know. Anyways, until next time, another quick look. Me, GamerWolfSix, of some other furry visual novel. So thanks and see ya.